Greetings. Today I just want to encourage you to learn to attract multiple sources of income and stop attracting one source of income in your life. And the reason for that is that anyone who have any insight would realize what would have taken place in the time of the pandemic and how they had set up a plan for most of the people who have one source of income and give them an ultimatum to rule and control over them using fear. Like for example, in my country, the people were told that they either take the JAB or lose the JOB, and many people bow, especially those with a religious and superstitious mentality. They bow very much easily because they had loans and mortgages with the bank. And the reason for that is because many of us were never really taught anything about money and how to attract money from multiple sources, because the school system has been set up to get us to have just an employee mentality and to chase after money, because our parents told us that we must go to school, get good grades, and then seek for a job. But when you realize how gifted you are, and you realize how powerful you are, and you understand the power of your mind and all the mental faculties that you're born with in this world, and you start to use those mental faculties, you would use those mental faculties to buy time. And so instead of you just exchanging time for money, you'll be exchanging money for time. So you have more time to think, you have more time to meditate, you'll have more time to implement your ideas, because when you have more time, you can spend more time in isolation. And when you come into a place of quietness, a place of stillness, that is when you can listen to God, who is the creative power within you, who is the infinite intelligence within you. So the system or the matrix would have been set up to keep you so busy that you have no time for yourself. And so some people, in an effort to try to escape the matrix, they end up doing 3 and 4 jobs and become tired and wreck themselves because they're actually overworking themselves. But if you're going to do any hard work, that hard work must be mental work. Learning to think more instead of doing more physical labor, because you're going to get burnt out easily because your body can only do so much. And so when we look at the people who have multiple sources of income, they have others working along with them, and they are making use of what is happening in their era. For example, we would have passed the agricultural age and would have come into the industrial age. And now we would have passed the industrial age. We come into a digital age, an information age. We come into the age of the internet, the World Wide Web. We come into an age whereby the world has become a global village. And you have to operate in that capacity or in that understanding of the era that you're living in. That is why if you're going to get obsessed with the phone, get obsessed with the phone, because you're always posting content and you're doing business using your cell phone. But instead, many people allow themselves to become obsessed with the phone while feeding on other people's content, and they themselves never try to use those content to widen their scope or to grow and increase in life. Instead, they just get trapped with the entertainment, and they make it a habit to always be in the phone or on their computer, and so they create a whole paradigm. But when you start to listen to the right kind of people who is teaching you how to use this technology wisely, and you put it to work, then it becomes wisdom. Because many people believe that knowledge is power, but that is not really the truth. It is only applied knowledge that becomes power. Okay, and that is why I've been always encouraging people to get off of the intellectual knowing and learn the real knowing, which is experiential, where you experience something. That's the only true knowing there is. It is your own experience. It's the only thing you know. And that is why when you start to live from the realm of I do not know, it will be more easier for you to learn and to grow and to expand. Okay? So my brother, my sisters, all multimillionaires and billionaires, they would have always had multiple sources of income. And the internet has provided many different ways that we can have many different streams of income. And I'm encouraging you to do what it takes so you can get a piece of this large cake that has been there for each and everyone to take a slice. Everyone can have a niche. You can sit down and you can study a niche. You can sit down and you can study something that you're very good at and see how you can use it to serve humanity. See how you can use it to reach out to people all over the world. Do not just think in terms of your country. Think in terms of thinking globally, okay? And whatever ideas that you want to come up with, think about that idea that will go global. Okay, no, this might not be for everybody, but if you a person want to be a multi-millionaire or a billionaire, you have to think globally. Okay, and there is magic in thinking big, and there's magic in believing, and you have to believe in yourself, believe in your magical self, and it will help you to create multiple sources of income. Sometimes you might feel strongly led to leave your job. And the worst mistake you can make is to go and look for other people's idea about that crucial decision that you have to make. Never ask anyone. If you have to make the decision, make the decision. Don't even tell anyone. And your family members, your friends, all these kind of people, they may laugh at you. They might say that you're crazy. They might say that you're losing your mind. And things might not work out for you at the very same moment. But if you pursue, okay, and you continue to believe in yourself, I am telling you, the way will be shown to you and you will have a great breakthrough. And 5 years from now, you will still see those people being in the same positions that you leave them. You see them being still stagnated. You still see them living from paycheck to paycheck when you are at a higher level because you took a risk. Because you were willing to do something that would enable you to have multiple sources of income. Okay, now everybody have choices in life and everybody have goals and everybody have dreams. So this message might not go well for everybody because everybody might not have the same desire. Okay, I'm not gonna say it's just an excuse, but some people will say that they just want such and such and such, and they just want just enough. That's their mindset. Okay, you can't change their mindset. If that's what they want, that's what they want. But for me, I never wanted to be ordinary. I want to be extraordinary. I don't want to just have just enough. I want to have more than enough. I want my cup to be full and running over, because when my cup is full and running over, I can give to much people all over the world. And so, my brother, my sisters, when you seek to have the windows of heaven open up and pour you out a blessing that you do not have room enough to store, it is because whatever you are offering, because of the wealth of wisdom and ideas that you have within you, it would be helping so many families all around the world. It would be helping so many people all around the world. That is why I can't remember who's the motivational speaker. I can't remember if it's Les Brown who says, even if no one read your book, write your book still. In other words, follow your intuition, follow your heart. I remember when I leave my job and people ask me what I was doing, and I tell them, they keep asking me, which one is making more money? If working at the post office and me doing fitness at the time, which one was making more money? And I would always say to them, it's not about the money, it's what I love. I feel comfortable doing what I love, and I do not have any boss who's on my ass, who's just like a diaper, always full of shit. Okay, because a boss could be like a diaper. Okay, always on your ass and usually full of shit. And the kind of person that I am, I do not like to have people on my back all the time. Okay? And so if you're that kind of person also, and you're a person who's driven in life, and you have goals and you have dreams, and you don't want to settle for mediocrity, you don't want to settle to be ordinary, then this message is very much timely for you. And this message is like medicine for you. So my brother, my sister, I know that there are people out there who wants to do great things. I know that there are people out there who want to leave a great impression on this planet. There are people out there who want to create generational wealth. There are people out there who are not going to just do one work all their life, working with others. I always remember when I come to myself and I say to myself, if I keep working at gyms, especially with people who own gyms and they do not even love fitness, they have big belly, they're out of shape, they don't even support the thing that I love to do, and because they had the money and they could buy these things, they just do it to make money off people, and I working with them and supporting them just to do that. And I said, no. I have to take a stand. And I said to myself, next time I'm walking in a gym, it have to be my gym. And if I never leave their gym, I'll never own my own gym. So sometimes the very thing that you're doing, sometimes you never leave it, you'll never be able to own something like that. And many times, the universe put you there to learn, but you believe they put you there to earn. And so some people spend the rest of their life there working and not seeing that they could own the same thing. Sometimes you is the person who's the best at whatever has been done there. And that is why when I leave the gym, up to this day, the owner still hold that thing against me, because he always would say that I'm the best trainer he has ever had. So my brother, my sisters, I'm saying to you, believe in yourself, cultivate confidence, and cultivate self-discipline, and you can go as far as you set your mind to go. The sky is the limit. Think big and achieve big. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I just want to thank you very much, and I just want to encourage you to cultivate a mindset that will want to attract multiple sources of income. That's how you're supposed to really use the law of attraction and the law of assumption in your life. So let me just come to a close and say, if this is the very first time that you're listening to me and what I'm saying, if it really makes sense and it really resonates with you and you haven't subscribed already, I just want to encourage you to subscribe, to like, to comment, or to share this video. Also, if you'd like to have one-on-one with me concerning the inner sun, science and technology, where I will show you the inner sun, I'll teach you the inner sun Bible study for prosperity, to show you that the Bible is all about nature and your psyche, and how you have an inner solar system and an outer solar system, and you have to balance your inner ecology with your outer ecology to live your life on this planet sumptuously. If you would like to have those one-on-one with me, I'll definitely encourage you to do so. However, if you do not want to do the one-on-one as yet, but you want to get a foundational teaching on the inner sun, science and technology, I just want to let you know that I have a $20 course on my Patreon concerning the inner sun, science and technology to create your reality consciously, and it's for people who are donating $20 or more, and you can be a part of it. And I've just started to upload another course called Self-Concept, a course in self-concept. Okay, and every other day I'll be posting up a video on a course on self-concept, and it's very important for you to understand the power of self-concept, especially based on which family you grew up in, which race. All of these things is very important. The environment and everything that you grew up with, your belief system, all of these things are shaping your self-concept. And self-concept is very, very important to operate the law of attraction, the law of assumption, and to come into self-realization, to make you a more powerful being, to help you to conceive and believe and achieve is self-concept. Self-concept, don't miss it, it's very important. So for $20 you'll be getting, that will be 2 courses you're getting. I'll definitely upload another course, okay, for you. So let me say, if you feel led to take that step, I'll definitely encourage you to do so. At this time, I just want to say, if you want to follow me on Instagram or you want to follow me on TikTok, you can follow me at BlackMadGuru. And if you feel strongly led to support this work, I just want to remind you that we have a PayPal and the link is always down below. So with that being said, I want to just say peace, love you all, and out.